Hello there, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your January 2022 tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. We're going to start with the Animal Spirit card. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. I love this energy. You know, to me, this is like that Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands type of energy. Understanding that you are the true, you know, action, a leader, person that can drive your life, create it the way that you want it to be. Stepping away from perhaps what other people want you to do. It's this sense of almost the fool energy, but with a lot of confidence behind it. You know, the horse has a lot of power. And goes quickly, can move very quickly, and you're gaining your independence, your energy of just, yes, I know what I want and I'm going to go get it, and not in a way of trying to harm others or anything like that. It's just like, I've got to go live my life. It's that type of energy. Just moving forward, vast vistas, expand your horizons. I think a lot of you are moving. It's this energy of, you know, you might be moving careers, you might be moving to new relationships, you may be moving physically, your location. It's understanding that, hey, I've been like in this corral, in this stable for a very long time, and there's a big, beautiful world out there. Like, you know, breaking free from the confines of, you know, even if they're just like belief systems or habits or even addictions that have held you in to some way of thinking or some way of living for a long time. It's kind of like, no, no more. It's a new year. It's a new Gemini. It's a lovely energy. Not that you've always been very adventurous and stuff. It's as if, okay, I'm ready to really go out and see what the world has to offer. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what the Wisdom Oracle has. Time to go. You are just moving on, Gemini. I think we could just stop the message right here. No, we'll go into the tarot. But it's just, yeah, I'm out of here. It's really, I'm just getting this sense of, yeah, I'm ready to go on. I'm ready to do new things, you know. And Gemini, you are somebody that likes challenges in your life. I don't mean obstacles or hard things, but you like to challenge yourself intellectually. You like to progress emotionally and mentally. You like to even challenge yourself physically, you know, by doing, by going, by being, by seeing who you can see, meet who you can meet, you know. What can you experience next? And it's kind of like this energy of, I really want to go out and experience life. That's the way I'm the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what your present energy is. The Empress, yeah. Starting a new life for yourself. Starting a new business, starting a new career, building a new home, because the Empress loves a new home. Could be starting a new family. It's definitely about new. It's this energy of, yeah, I just can't stay here in this place where I am anymore. You could feel like you have been complacent for a while, like you didn't mind being in the stable or the corral for a while because you felt safe and protected. There could have been other people in your life that were, you know, helping you or providing for you or at least giving you a sense of security. And now it's kind of like, I can provide for myself. I can, you know, I can take care of myself. I can give myself my own security. Trusting in the universe, that the universe is protecting you, that your angels are protecting you, that your spirit guides are intuitively telling you what the next step is. It's the shift from, this is kind of similar now that I'm thinking about it, for my 2022 New Year message, and I'll link that to the end of this message. It's this energy of, I don't have to stay in this box. I don't have to be taken care of. I will be taken care of by the universe. Trusting yourself, trusting the universe, knowing that you can go out there into the wide world, the wide world, and it will be okay. It will be safe. You will be provided for by the universe. You will be taken care of. The things, the people, the situations, the relationships that you are wanting in your life will come onto your path once you step out of the confines of where you are. And that could really just even be belief systems about how the world's supposed to work. And now you're kind of like, no, I think there's a bigger scope here than what I have kind of been taught maybe since a child, or I have believed for a long time. So let's see what your area of resistance is. 3 of Wands. Your soul has been wanting you to go on this journey to see what else is out there, but you've kind of been afraid. You've been holding back. And sometimes that's because, we have been hurt in the past. We don't want to be hurt again. So you're protecting yourself. You're putting yourself in the stable. You're keeping yourself in the corral. You're looking over the fence of the corral and the grass seems greener on the other side, but somebody's telling you, well, it just seems greener. It's not really greener. But you're like, okay, I want to go see for myself. Is the grass really greener on the other side? I need to go check it out for myself. I'm no longer going to believe these people in my life. I'm going to listen to myself, my intuition, my guides, my angels, and I am going to go out there and check it out for myself. Really, really. Okay, for some of you, so interesting. For some of you, I'm getting this message, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. You may feel like, you need to be like in the big city, like maybe living in a big city provided you some protection, or a big community provided you some protection or status. Something like that. And you've been longing to move towards the ocean or water, lake, river, somewhere that near water. You've been wanting to, water also is about emotions. You've been wanting to go deeper into your emotions. You want to be more connected to nature. Like you've been longing for this. You see how she's standing like in place on top of what society has been telling her for a long time. And she's been longing, like it's kind of like your soul has been calling you to go in this other direction, but it's kind of like, well, but I've built status where I am. Maybe you have a very nice high paying job, or you've built a very nice life for yourself, and you're kind of like, yeah, but I'm safe here. It's kind of like the horse looking over the fence of the corral and thinking, oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful over there, but not wanting to leave the safety of the corral. Really interesting energy. I feel, it's kind of, I think it's interesting because she's like holding a ship. Right? It's kind of, usually this is waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like you have your ship. To me, it's kind of like you may have your plan of how to leave, right? To how to go out onto the vast vistas. You just haven't put it into place. And you may actually be taking those very first steps of leaving, whatever that might mean. We can say that, oh, you just have to pack your bags and leave, right? But we all know there's much more to it than that. Um, if you own a home, you have to sell it first, perhaps, before you can buy something new, or you have to acquire a new job in a new city. There's steps, but I feel like you've been thinking about it for a long time, and now you're really taking action on it. So that means you're sending out your resumes, you're putting your house up for sale, or whatever it is that you need to do, you're starting to really take those actions. Yeah, because here, justice. I feel for some of you that you feel as if you've been kept in the confines of this corral or this stable, this way of thinking life is supposed to be. And you feel like it isn't just. There's something about trying to bring more justice. Some of you may be trying to bring more justice into the world. I also feel like karma is helping you. You've put out a lot of good karma, and you've been kind of waiting for the karma to come back, and here all of a sudden, like, things are going to start going your way. Opportunities, people are going to be coming onto your path so that you can take this action. For some of you, you may have been waiting for like a financial windfall of some sort to come in, or a settlement, insurance settlement, divorce settlement, some type of, like, there's some money that comes your way, or you're recognized in some way so that you can take these action steps. Like if you've been having to wait for some justice to come your way, it's coming. Really nice energy. Ace of Wands. It's the beginning of something new. It's the beginning of something inspirational. It's the beginning of putting forth what it is that you want to do into the world. Like really taking those, the Ace of Wands is taking that first step. Really exciting energy. Okay, and let's see where we are going. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I said from the very beginning it was that Queen of Wands energy. What's underneath there? Six of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I feel like, you have the Strength card here, intuition. I feel like for a lot of you, okay, if you are single and you have been single for a while, it's as if your true soulmate, okay, is not in this corral, is not in this stable, is not in this city. It's as if you know this in your heart. It's as if your soulmate is calling to you. Your true soulmate, your twin flame is calling to you, right? There's this, the Six of Wands is an energy of, victory. Finally being able to move together, to be together. You may not know who this person is. You may be resonating with this if you feel as if there's somebody out there for you, but you don't know who they are. You might be getting on one of the dating apps and you're kind of like swiping. There's nobody there, right? And you're just kind of like, but what I feel this energy about me with a true soulmate. And it's as if intuitively, maybe in your heart, this person isn't where I am. Like, I have to go. Part of going out there is because when you take this step, when you go in this new direction, this, counterpart, this, and this is a couple that has a lot of action, a lot of pizzazz, going somewhere. This could be somebody that is also going to help you in creating a new business or something like that, because the wands are all about being leaders in some way. You could become spiritual leaders or leaders in your industry, starting a new business, something like that. but it's kind of like you get together and it's all because of this move. Really lovely energy. And, the wand's energy is full of passion. It's like if you have felt like, okay, nobody in the stable is, you know, I'm not feeling passionate about anybody in the stable. It's because the passion isn't in that stable. You have to get out of the corral in order to go find. I'm getting such a lovely energy here. It could be a Sag Leo Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It's somebody that is as passionate about life as you are. And I think that that's really interesting that I got that message. It's as if you're kind of like, everybody in this corral and stable is boring and I'm tired of being around them. All they want to do is maybe sit around and watch television or, drink, or, you're just kind of like, I have nothing in common with these people. I want to experience a life. I want to live life. And it's as if you find that counterpart when you go out there. Oh, lovely. Oh, Gemini, I'm so excited for you. Okay, let's see what this Empress is. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Page of Swords, getting information, getting a message. Page of Wands, wanting a fresh new start. Nine of Swords. I think this is going to bring some anxiety to you, and I'm going to tell you why. I think you're going to get a sudden message of love from somebody from the past. They're going to, this is why I was getting that Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles here. I think somebody in the month of January is going to reach out to you. You are on this path of, I want to start this new life. You are full of vitality. You are full of confidence. You are looking good. You know you're going somewhere. And then it's as if somebody from the past says, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I want to go with Gemini. It's as if this person that I feel like you perhaps are separated from, and I say that because of the Six of Cups. It's as if this person that you're separated from realizes, oh my goodness, Gemini is really living the life that I'd like to have, but I haven't been able to acquire it, right? Because you have done the hard work, Gemini. You've gone deep. You've looked at your shadow self. You've healed childhood wounds, trauma. You even maybe have healed from this past situation. And it's as if this person sees you for the Empress that you are. And I have a feeling they didn't see you in that light before. And it's as if, no, wait a minute, I want to go on your ride. So let's see where this could be part of why you've been holding back. Kind of maybe even subconsciously wondering, is this person going to come back? So let's see what we have for the Three of Wands. Remember, this is your, it's kind of this sense of a wondering. Is this person going to come back? Should I hold out? This is your area of resistance. Wanting to leave, wanting to go out, and yet not being able to. This is the Three of Wands, which is putting out to the universe, hey, I want to move closer to the beach, or I want to leave this city. I want to leave this corral. But here you are, you're not taking the actual step, right? The Four of Wands is actually taking that step, building the stable life so that you can go out into the world. Not that your life isn't stable, but that you're putting into action those things that will bring you the stability so you can go out into the world. The Two of Wands, should I stay? Should I go? Well, I'm going to mentally plan with the Ace of Swords. I'm going to mentally plan how to move, but I'm not going to take any action yet because somebody from the past might come back, or something. It could be even a job or a career. Like, it's kind of like holding out hope that perhaps something will come back. For some of you, you could be, once again, dealing with a Libra, okay? Doesn't mean that you have to be, but it's as if, and I really feel like this is subconsciously. I don't think that this is something you're actually, I'm getting the message too that some of you have stayed in the stable, stayed in the corral because you wanted them to know how to get back in touch with you. For some of you, this could actually be a child. Like if you're a mother and say you have an adult child and you're kind of estranged, or there's been, some type of separation or hurt feelings between the two of you, it's kind of like staying put because you wanted to see if this child would come around, if you could reconcile from this child, or this situation, whatever it is. I feel like it's kind of a family situation or a love situation, because we have the Knight of Cups here too. It could be a career, like a previous employer or something, hoping they'll reach out to you. But there's some situation in the past and you were staying put, hoping that this situation would reconcile. And it's kind of like, I've been waiting for a really, really long time. I don't want to wait any longer. And just as you are about to step into this new vast vista, guess who walks right back in, right? It's as if the universe is saying, you have to take the first step. And for some of you, it could be that you don't have closure. You're looking for closure in this past situation. It's like you want to have a last conversation with this person. And we're going to see, I feel like you are going to have this conversation, because then in the end, you have a decision to make. So let's see what we have. Page of Wands again. Somebody wants a fresh start with you. It's somebody that you put a lot of time and energy into. Somebody that, there's a lot of burden here. It was not an easy relationship. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of caught up in this because okay, it's kind of like the energy I'm getting is that you feel compelled to stay in this box. Okay, you see how he's coming out of the box to go out into the vast vista, stay in the corral, in the stable, because this is kind of what a belief system that you had from like childhood, that this is a role that you're supposed to play. Whether this is a marriage or a family situation, especially if, with the Empress, if you're a mother, it's kind of like, okay, I have to live this role in order to have good karma in my life, in order to lead a just life. But it's as if your soul is saying to you, okay, are these rules that you're playing by, are they just to you? Or are you just helping other people live their life? Are you also living your own life? And sometimes, as a mother or as a parent, we fall into that trap of what we have to do for our children, which is true, especially when they're younger. It is our role to nurture, to care for, to guide them. But when does that stop? And for some of us, we may say, well, that never stops. I'm always a mother. I'll always be a mother. But when do you make that shift? And this isn't going to be for everybody, but when do you make the shift of doing for others and then doing for yourself? Because if you can't fill up your own cup, right, then you can't give any more to the situation. There's something about trying to find balance in giving to others and giving to yourself. And I feel like it's almost as if I have to go do this, whatever this is, moving to the beach, starting your own business, going in some new direction. You're kind of like, you know what? I have to balance the scales in my own life because I've been giving to all of these other people. I've been staying in this corral. I've been following the rules. I've been following what is expected of me. And now I'm realizing I'm only helping all of you live your life. Like maybe they're getting out of the corral every once in a while and then they come back or whatever. And you're kind of like, I never get out of the corral because I always have somebody I have to take care of or some burden, some, obligation that I'm connected. I almost feel like tethered to. And it's kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I got to balance out the scales. And the only way you can do that is to take these steps to go in a direction that is so much more passionate for you. Like you're recognizing, I'm only living my life to serve others in a way, to help others in their life. And it's causing you this anxiety because it is so different from the belief system that you had for such a long time that you may have even grown up with. The childhood ideas of what you thought your life was supposed to, like the rule book of your life, and now all of a sudden it's like, this rule book really isn't doing me any good because everybody is benefiting from me being in their life, but I'm not getting back any of that positive energy. And you're just like, I'm done. Like you get to that point and it's like, I'm done. I want out of the corral. I want out of the stables. I want to go see what's out there. And it's kind of as if when you do that, you're going to step into this lovely new relationship, soul tribe, life that is full of passion. Look at the horse. The horse doesn't look that happy. In fact, it looks, I know that these are not tears, but it's almost, they're blue. To me, it's like almost like the horse is longing for a freedom, to run wild, to just have the wind blowing through their hair. And you just haven't been able to do that. Maybe for a long time you feel like you couldn't even put your hair down, right? It's kind of like, no, my hair has to be this way, and I'm just saying that as in the metaphor of it's time to let your hair down. It's time to let your hair down. It's like, yeah, I want to let my hair down. I want to run free. I want to feel the wind in my hair. I want to have some fun. I really feel like that's how you feel. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is so lovely. 3 of Wands. You've been waiting. I really feel like a lot of you have been thinking about this for a long time. You've been trying to balance out that how much do I have to give and how much can I give to myself, right? How much do I have to give to others and how much can I give to myself? And it's kind of like, I'm ready to give to myself. You may in 2021 have helped a lot of other people in your family or your friends or at work. You've been very generous to others, perhaps because you felt like you had so much to give, right? And now it's kind of like, okay, I did that. I helped you. Now I got to go live my life. And there's going to be an opportunity that comes in. I really feel like this could be a financial opportunity. Once again, that windfall type of energy, a new job offer, something that's coming in. And, it's you're moving away from this 5 of Pentacles energy, this energy of lack. You may have felt like you've helped other people make their fortunes or make their life really nice, and you're stuck holding, the 5 of Pentacles, feeling very abandoned, alone, like nobody's helping me. you know? And then when you go out there and you strike it out on your own, guess what? You find that counterpart. It's about making this decision of realizing I have to give to myself. I have just given way too much to whatever this other situation is. I've given so much. I've done my duty. That's what I'm getting. I've fulfilled my obligation. I have fulfilled my obligation with you. For some of you, you could feel like you're breaking a soul contract. You can break a soul contract. You may feel like, wait a minute, this is not a just contract. This is not just. This is not equal. I'm giving way too much to this situation. Okay, your 111-year-old self. I love this energy. One of the things I really kind of come into lately is the sense of living your life based on who you are becoming, not on who you were. And I feel like, this is yourself, you at, towards the end of your human life here, this lifetime, and taking a look. It's kind of like you're getting the wisdom of the person you are becoming. Let's put it that way. You're getting the wisdom of that person. You're getting like a snippet. You're getting a piece of information, a download from the person you're becoming that says, hey, guess what, Gemini? You fulfilled that obligation. It's time for you to go live your life, because guess what? You got a lot of life to live. And it's time. It's time to break free. It's time to go see what else is out in the world. It's as if you have finished out this cycle. You truly have. You've finished out this cycle. It is time to move on. Whatever that means in whatever area of your life. And it could be just a belief system that no longer serves you, and you're like, yeah, I'm not believing in that anymore. And it just changes your whole outlook. The vast vista is about your outlook, how you look at the world, and it's as if that is changing too. Okay, here two fell out, so I'm going to take both. The first one is, am I consistently showing up? I love this card. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even if you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, and then show up. And that's exactly it. Like, your dreams and goals, is it your dream and goal to take care of others, or is your dream and goal to go live your life? What is it that you are dreaming of? And then are you consistently every single day showing up for that? That doesn't mean that every single minute of the day you're working towards this, okay? There are obligations you may have in your life, but every single day you're taking a step towards your goal. You're putting this as a priority in your life. And then what if it isn't true? These are two beautiful cards. Thank you, angels. Okay, so it says the thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you can't belong. And they're pointing out like the skyscraper she's standing on are concrete. Okay, what a lovely metaphor. Okay, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? What if that rule book you were given as a child wasn't true? What if? Just for 1 minute, what if? What else could be possible. Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? And remember, I was saying that, some of you I think are moving physically. Some of you are leaving a career or a job. Some of you are just leaving behind a belief system of understanding that rule book you were given as a child may not actually be true. It's a rule book somebody else came up with, perhaps, so that you could help them with their life, right? Instead of you living your own life. Wow, Gemini, you're in your 2022 reading, and in the end of 2021, you had a very spiritual type of energy, stepping onto your soul path, embracing your spiritual journey. And I feel like in January, you are like, yeah, it starts, and it starts day one. And I'm consistently, I am consistently showing up and living my life, even when it feels uncomfortable. Even when it feels uncomfortable. Because if it's uncomfortable, you are making progress. Just because it's uncomfortable does not mean it's wrong. It just means it's different than what you are used to. It's unfamiliar. So when you're feeling uncomfortable, give yourself a little pat on the back. It means that you are progressing, that you are looking at the vast vistas, that you are willing to have the strength and the courage to go outside of the box and outside of the rule book and live the life you're meant to live. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love, light, joy, happiness in 2022. It definitely is starting right here in January. I'm so excited for you. And I hope I can be part of your journey as you're going through this. I hope to see so much more of you in 2022. Bye for now. Love and light.